Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Andrew. Nice to see you. Maybe again, maybe even watching here on the Collective Mastery. A lot of times I say I'm Andrew C. Germain. Today I'm just going with Andrew. I'm watching a lot of that Chris Voss stuff, FBI negotiation, powerful empathy. It's good. I wish it was just about, love, but we got to have tricks, right? It's not that easy. We're very complex creatures. Actually, I'm pretty simple, I think, but that's not really my fault. It's just kind of how I was born. So it's great to see you guys again. Welcome back to the Collective Mastery. This book is backwards. Yes, it is. If you turn around, it doesn't make it any better. No. So there's cool things that you young people know how to do, and you do mirrors or whatever, and you flip it, and you put a mirror behind you, sideways. Anyway, this is my book, Backwards and Forwards. It's still mine. It's research and development that I published with Scholars Press in Germany. They usually publish doctoral dissertations. See, I promised myself never to use words that I can't spell, so I just broke my promise. So no more promises about that, but I'm just going to say I can't spell those things, and yet here they are. They put me in this backwards book. It's pretty cool, huh? So actually when you read it, it's forwards unless you start at the end. It's called The Harmonious Mind of the Child, and it's really more, again, R&D, about what I think. I'm throwing down the gauntlet. That's it. I've had it. I tried to be like, Mr. Quiet and Shy Guy, because that's really who I am. Yes, I'm on a bouncy ball. I'm sorry if that's making you nauseous. It's making me a little nauseated too. So I'm going to stop that now and just tell you that there's something essential missing. And I'm shocked that nobody's talking about it. For me, honestly, because if I could find it, are you kidding me? The Henry Ford thing, you surround yourself with people that are way smarter than you, and you got buttons, and you push them, and you get the answers. You guys are all smarter than me. I have to learn with you. And I have this theory, Germain's theory, the puzzle theory, where we all have pieces of the puzzle. I mean, we're here, right? We're here. Wherever here is, whatever this is, we're all here. We all have a piece of the puzzle. That's it, period. Nobody's more important or more valuable or less valuable. Everyone has something. Essential. So I have to learn with you. And I get to learn with you. Really, it's a privilege. And I need to. I want to. And I hope you're going to want to learn with me too, because I got something too. Might be a little screwball. I don't know. But here's the thing. I started this research with Dr. Henry Stevenson Perez, an amazing genius oncologist at the NIH. He's going to kill me for saying that. The National Institutes for Health. They got a $40 billion a year budget. Federal government, hospital. All new medicine comes through there. They call it the President's Hospital. It's the only hospital that the president can go through. Maybe he's like this. I don't know. He's got that little inchworm thing. Like I'm looking at the thing and not the camera. So pretty cool place, right? And he's an oncologist there. And he has an amazing job where he's definitely in the practice of oncology, helping people deal with, hopefully work through, and maybe even heal cancer. He's actually had some breakthroughs with the healing thing, but it didn't pass through all the muckety-mucks and the people, So he helped me with this research and development on the one thing that humanity's missing. The one thing, I know it's even funnier backwards, it's going here. Lots of rasta pasta going on here. The one thing that we need in order for humanity to be sustainable. I know it sounds ridiculous. I know you say, stay tuned for next show, or we don't say that anymore. Yes, I was born in 1970. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Hi, my name's Andrew. And, but yes, here it is. Are you ready? I'm going to tell you in this episode. It's ridiculous. The politicians, if they know it, they're not sharing it. That's bad on them. Ow. No good. Doctors, I don't know. They put it in their best practice terms of medicine, but the real prophylactic is here. Don't take that the wrong way. Prophylactic can mean something else, people. So the government's not interested in giving it to us. We don't get it through the Constitution. We don't get it through our laws, through our attorneys, or through police or military, although the military does use, and police, they do use some best practices, okay? But this is the deal. And this is what's in my backwards book, where it's forwards when you read it. Harmonious Mind of the Child. Actually, you could read it from the back to front, but that doesn't make it backwards, does it? I don't know. Say it already. Why the heck are we not talking? Nobody has given us, it's 2020, the fact that evidence-based, I'm going to show some fingers now, evidence-based, best practice, life skills, and language are the key to human harmony. What? Yeah. You got to do the old, which kind of hurts on my lip when I do that. Note to self, don't do it again. I won't remember it. Attention deficit, hey, a donut. So that's what the research and the R&D is here. Evidence-based best practice life skills. What are we talking about? Well, in this research, Harmonious Mind of the Child, I'm collecting from everyone else, right? The Henry Ford thing. Everyone's smarter than me. I admit it. And you know what? Maybe I'm a little smart because I got the beginner's brain and I'm willing to learn from all of you. Okay, so what are we throwing down here? We're throwing down evidence-based best practice, health skills, listening skills, dialogue skills, community skills, or Harvard's term, community of practice skills. Then we're getting into this whole collective mastery thing, which I've entitled this. It's also a Harvard term. I'm not saying I invented collective mastery, but this show is called The Collective Mastery because it's we, it's our, right? I'm going to let it go now. How many fingers did I get up there? Oh, hello. Psychosocial human development skills. Are you kidding me? If anything, that's what, at least the politicians need more, but we probably all do need, right? It's ridiculous. How about science skills? Hello! As of the year 2000, we have entered the, science and technology, knowledge-based economy, which is global, and nature. That's what it is. Yeah, so, why? No, I went to science class. I love that guy, Mr. Badafarango. We shot a Pez out of one of those soda bottles. I got science down. I aced that thing. Are you kidding me? Hey, forget about it. No, that's not what we're talking about. I mean, the power of being evidence-based and having a best practice that's evidence-based. That means it's gone through the scientific method dance. Woohoo! Don't ever do that again on camera. All right, well then I'm going to milk it right now. I got the Caddyshack, what is he, a hamster, gerbil thing going on? He's a golfer! A golfer? Nobody remembers this movie. Why is that? My friend Bernie, he loves it. He plays harmonica. So, we got a lot of fingers on that. How many things we came up with? Oh, and music. Yes. I know, music's going out of school. What's the deal, huh? I don't know why they keep on dropping it. That's the duck-billed platypus, no? All right, come on. You didn't see Julia Roberts in that movie, whatever, with the guy, Richard Gere, and the thing, and the stuff, and the place, with the people. Why? Evidence-based best practice life skills. It's so simple, and I'm working on it. I don't get it all, but I'm studying it. Look, Erik Erikson's 8 stages of psychosocial human development. He takes us from birth all the way to death, all right? We've got 8 stages. Some argue it's 7. I think we can squeak 8 out of there. And I can tell you that this is evidence-based because he's tested it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And he got the same results. The same results. Okay, so that's evidence-based. Get it? Got it good? All right, so the power of science and going through that scientific method dance where you get to a point where you've done it so many times in a controlled experiment design, changing only one thing at a time. That was a different dance. Oh, come on, that's not the hamster, gerbil, gopher thing. Better go for a different dance again. So you got to check out Erik Erikson's stuff. If you don't know where to get it, definitely in Harmonious Mind of the Child. And you know what? I'm just going to throw this down. It's on Amazon because Scholars Press, doctoral dissertations, these are usually meant for college, master's, and doctoral. Curriculum. Curriculum books. It's curricula. And so they price it like a college textbook or, a master's textbook. It's like at $99 or something. You subscribe, all right? You subscribe. You got to send me something because I'm old. I don't understand this technology. But you show me somehow that you subscribe. I'll probably find you somewhere, and I'll send it to you for free. I know, right? What? What is this guy doing? He stinks at Chris Voss negotiation. He's already given away stuff and he hasn't gotten anything. I got a lot because I got you. And I'm learning from you because you're what I need to get to the next level. And I'm what you need to get to the next level too. Did you guys hear that? I don't want to get too close because maybe, I got something not clean in there and I got to check it. I did before I got on camera, but I think I got a little shine on my T-zone, It's kind of like brush. Where's the toothbrush for the eyebrows? You got to look poofy. You should have the Einstein hair. You're like this kooky, science new guy, whatever. I didn't go to school for science. I went to school at Berklee College of Music for songwriting and saxophone. Yeah, they call me Sir Toots a lot. So science was a newer thing that I studied with Dr. Henry Stevenson Perez and Lana Pauls from the FDA, who's also a Malcolm. I just made up a new word. It's like Velcro, and Malcolm. It's Malcolm. Malcolm Baldrige Examiner. Long story short, this comes from National Institutes of Standards and Technologies, NIST. It sounds like one of those Marvel comic things, NIST. It kind of is, All standards come from them. And so she was looking at business proposals that are formatted to meet the Malcolm Baldrige Excellence Programs curriculi, or what do you say? What are the? As long as you go laser, you got to put everything in quotes. Nobody knows what that means anymore. They're like, look, I'm a bunny from New Jersey. No, all right. Listen, no laugh, no tip. Billy Crystal, So, evidence-based best practices. I can't believe it's not on CNN. It's not on Fox. I don't even know who these people are, because I rarely watch the news because they got nothing for me. They got nothing for me. And you know what? I can just lay down a clear argument right now with all certainty that they are not giving you anything of value either. Why? Because they're not addressing, what's in plain sight. What do they call it? The giraffe in the room? Hey, bada boom, bada boom. That's my best elephant giraffe sound I can do. They're not talking about evidence-based best practice life skills. Again, dialogue skills, listening skills, community of practice skills, health skills, psychosocial development skills, science skills, music skills, and how about money? Financial literacy, but like money. What is money? Okay? It's just, you do something, right? And you're supposed to get back something. Okay? It's just return on investment or energy owed. Let's just say it's energy owed. That's, it's paper or coins, whatever. That's a representation. That's not money. The idea of money, energy owed. These are best practices that some people know, very few people practice, and almost nobody lives by except for me and Dr. Steve and a couple other people. I suppose I'm looking for who else, because I'd like to make a separate country or someplace. I don't know, maybe they can give us Iowa. It sounds good, Chris Voss is from there. Is that where he was from? Yeah. And but his mom sounded tough. I do not want that yardstick. They don't bring that anywhere near me. I'm going to break that over my knee. So just a separate place where we can be. Human harmony. It's here. It's possible. It's not that hard. If you don't get it from Harmonious Mind of the Child, this R&D that I did with Dr. Steve, then find it somewhere else. You got, what are some of my references here? Jonas Salk's book on dialogue. Jonas Salk, he didn't write on dialogue, that was David Bohm. Jonas Salk's Survival of the Wisest. Rented lips due back yesterday. Survival of the Wisest. We all know survival of the fittest. We're not animals. We're mammals, we're creatures, but we have what? This, conscious ability to choose and actually to affect, to change our emotions. We got a lot of power that these other animals that are based on instinct only don't have. But we're not using it, right? So this idea of survival of the wisest, one of his theories, Dr. Steve explained it to me as the good answers and good ancestors theory. Yeah, I talk ahead of my brain. So anyway, but it all gets there eventually. One of them wins. I'm not sure which. It's a stalemate. So good ancestors theory. Oh, I got kind of a rap. Wait. That's the way they used to rap in like the 70s. I don't know. I don't know how you guys do it anymore, but the Bobby McFerrin thing. I don't know what he's doing. I bet he's not on a ball. Getting nauseous. Stop it. Okay. As the future looks back on our best efforts, will we be judged good ancestors? As the future looks back on our best efforts, will we be judged good ancestors? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. This is something I've been working on this, and I want to share it with you. I just need to get my phone. That was intentional. Pause it there so you can think. You know, the analyticals, they're always trying to think. The flight people, I think I'm more like a friend maker kind of guy. And then there's like the browbeaters, you know, the guys that won't toss it in your face. That was the ball. Just saying. That was not me. Okay, so I got my phone. Doesn't matter what kind. Who cares? You know what that is? It's a clock backwards. Universal time coordinated. The hours might be different, the minutes might be different, but the seconds tick the same beat all over the world. So if you're watching this now and you're learning with me and we're trying to improve the big wee, then we can all be on the same beat. What? We can all be on the same beat. There, right there. What happened? I just made a little human harmony. Yeah, there it is. And you know what? In fact, I'm going to put this down because we're all ticking to that beat right now. 60 beats per minute. Kind of like we were in the womb. All right, so Jonas Salk. We just hit that one, right? As the future looks back on our best efforts, will we be judged good ancestors? How about, oh gosh, there's so many things. I even have like a whole little thing here that I created, and patent pending. All right, let's talk here. Oh, look, here's another important thing. A lot of people are talking about genes and memes. Memes, I think the people that are saying meme don't know what it means, what it's meaning. They're making stuff up. They're making stuff up. Stop making stuff up. It's a, am I going to say it? Yeah, it's a pound sign. Pound. It was pound. It is pound. It'll always be pound. Where do you get hashtag from PayPal? Throw that out. I don't know why you're making up new meanings for words. We don't even understand ourselves. This is the worst Tower of Babel that humanity's ever built, and it's gonna crash if we don't hit this stuff now. I'm telling you, I'm laying it out. I'm throwing down the gauntlet. Nobody else is talking about it. I'm starting to get a little emotional because you're not just messing with me and my life. Okay, you're messing with my friends. You're messing with my family, and you're messing with my 9-year-old daughter. And this is our world together. So stop fumbling around and it up and get on it. All right, this is it. We got one shot, and we're going faster and faster at this brick wall. We're not slowing down. So, a little emotional there, but I had to bring it up. Okay, so let's hit something else. This is a good one. Do you know that science does not use the same definition of knowledge, information, and data? No. But guess what? People nowadays, it's all information, knowledge, data. It's the same thing. Oh, it's data if it's like on some kind of spreadsheet, you know, with a lot of facts and numbers on it. That's data. No. Ask the people that invented the word data what data means, all right? Information. Information's everywhere. Information is not knowledge. When you go through the scientific method dance and you reproducibly get the same results over and over and over again, then it becomes scientific knowledge. Knowledge is the ability to predict responses. All right? When we think about knowledge in scientific terms, okay, Scientific knowledge is the ability to predict responses, the ability to predict the future, to know what you're going to get. That's knowledge. All these bells and buzzers and whistles and things and lights flashing, things that are distracting us. Maybe like that sound, but I like it because I'm a musician, and a music teacher. Long time. I don't know how many years. Something close to 30, I think. So that's information. That's just, Dr. Steve said it's like a tug on your sleeve. Said Dr. Steve, it's a tug on your sleeve, said Dr. Steve. It doesn't offer you any knowledge about the future. It doesn't help you predict responses or know what you're going to get. It's just like, hello, 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 hello. Remember that kid in school and he kept poking you? Hey, 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 hey. The really bad ones would be up here. You'd be like, and then you're the one that got in trouble, not him or her. I'll let that go. So we got to get the difference here. Data, knowledge, information, 3 completely different meanings. I got it. It's right here in this book. Oh, values, flow. How about a universally shared and shareable definition of freedom? Could be nice, right? All right, learning. Oh, this is the best one. Scientific American article, right? If you don't know about Scientific American magazine, it's okay. It's online. Check it out. There's a lot of amazing stuff in there. Why? Because it's evidence-based. Evidence-based, right? Well, power. There's no argument. You can fight it all you want, like ordering Chinese at a pizza restaurant. But that doesn't work, right? So yeah, egg foo pizza. Eggplant parmesan wonton. Not going to happen. So learning. And this Scientific American article is called Making Memories Stick. And it was all about neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity. Neuro has to do with the brain. Plasticity, the idea of plastic. So we can learn. People say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's not true. I mean, I don't know about dogs, but yeah, I'm sure they learn too, right? They got a brain. So anyways, we can keep learning. That's the idea of that. And in this Making Memory Stick article in Scientific American magazine, they talked about what learning truly is. And they say something phenomenal. It's like so poetic, it's unbelievable. And they say that learning means improving the meaning of life experience. It's like, wow. Seriously? Learning means improving the meaning of life experience? Wow. Right? Well, then you got to know the scientific definition of meaning. All right? And there is an evidence-based best practice definition that's universally shared and shareable. And maybe the words might be slightly different with scientists, but when you get them together and you get to the bottom of what they're all saying, it's this. Okay? So meaning is when all components, every part of something comes together to make something bigger. I'm not saying better, but something bigger. Right? So all components of, let's say, this ball are all working towards making a ball that's inflated so that I can bounce on it and make us both nauseated. It's nauseated, not nauseous. Then this ball has meaning. What if the ball has a little, your hair is going like this when you go by trying to find the hole, yeah, and then before it all over the room, it doesn't really have meaning anymore. Why? Because there's a hole in it. The air's coming out. Okay. Same with a chair or a desk, or a car, or a person, right? Right now I happen to have leukemia. It wasn't my first choice at the buffet, but we don't always get what we want. It's okay. Science is helping me out here, working on it. We've got the chemotherapy going on and all that stuff, and it seems like hair's coming in good. It's all right. So my body didn't completely have meaning, did it? Why? Because not every part was moving towards the greater entity, which is a happy, healthy, and successful Andrew. It just wasn't happening. Something, the cancer inside, was working against that. And then we get into the idea of entropy versus meaning. And out of every crisis is born emergence, a higher functioning principle. So there's all these amazing things that we need. You say, how does that play out in my life? It's like, okay, you go to work, right? Okay, before you go to work and you get a flat tire on the freeway, why don't you go around and kick those tires a little bit, check them out, see if you got a nail in there, check the pressure maybe. So you can't, there's so many things that, Erik Erikson talks about. There's a stage in our life we go through early on, okay, and I think it's like the third stage. We realize life is, well, the question is life a place of just chance or just cause and effect? And of course the answer is what? Both. Right? So we take control of the things we can't control chance. We don't know if we're going to run over a nail or a nair. I was going to say a nair. A nail and a tire in the road, and I got nair. It's awesome. I love it. You can't control that, but you can check your tires, go around, kick them a little bit. Go like that. Check the pressure, see what's going on there. So it does affect your everyday life. What about dialogue skills? Don't scream. Don't scream at me. I'm trying to learn with you. In fact, I have to learn with you. Because every scientific discovery since the very first scientific discovery has at least proven one thing. Thank you for bearing with my English. It's just the way I am. Thank you. I accept you as all that you are. So I'm sorry. This is the way I am. Andrew, thank you for accepting me if you can. And every scientific discovery since the first scientific discovery has always proved at least one thing. That is, we all live in a highly interconnected and highly interdependent universe. We're all connected. That's right. Everyone affected. We are all connected. Everyone affected. No one alone. Everyone is home. We are all connected. We are all connected. Just what I expected. Just what I expected. I need you. And you need me too. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Bouncing on the ball. Alright, so I guess that's enough. I ran up the clock. Was that 27 minutes? Or 27 seconds. I hope this uploads to YouTube. Listen, guys, I'm Andrew. I don't have to know you to love you. And I do. I love you. So let's get it together, right? Forget the Republican Party. Forget the Democratic Party, the Green, the Independent, whatever. Let's have a human party. Where's the button? Oh, there it is.